Despite trying to paint her baby daddy as an abusive monster, this new bombshell shows and proves that Keke Palmer is the real monster. Before we can discuss the bombshell, let's rewind a little bit and go back to the night of the Usher concert. This will lead to her baby daddy Darius publicly calling her out for her outfit she wore to the concert. Most men, when we seen his tweet, we understood the unexpressed message. It wasn't just about the clothes she was wearing, it's the clothes she was wearing while like hyperventilating over another man. That's an eyesore for any man who has a significant other. But women didn't understand, and women pretty much bullied Darius from off of Twitter. In his last tweet, before he deactivated his account that day, he posted, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe." Even though those were Darius' last public words as it pertains to that situation, the conversation was far from over, and it continued behind closed doors. There was a bombshell conversation that took place between Keke Palmer, Keke Palmer's mother, and Darius. Now, on this call, you can hear Keke Palmer and her mama actively trying to manipulate Darius, even going as far as lying and saying Usher is bisexual, he's a homosexual, and he has nothing to worry about because Usher don't like women, he's gay.
There's no need to say horrible things and send me this Usher picture. There's no reason for that. You do that because you're nuts. There's no reason for you to say that. Jezebel, calling me Haiti, that's all necessary.
Keke Palmer is expressing the fact that she felt as if she was harassed by Darius after the situation because Darius kept on texting her and calling her all type of Jezebels and whores, etc., etc. And while Keke Palmer is saying this and letting Darius know that him calling her a Jezebel for the Usher incident isn't cool, the mother is screaming in the background, Usher is gay, Usher is gay, Usher is gay.
You do all of that unnecessarily because something's wrong with your mind. It's not normal. You sound like you have a broken brain and you need to go to see somebody because you're chemically imbalanced. There's nothing that I've done for you to stay on that page. People have endured more. I've endured more from you, and I don't do that to you. I don't sit up there and call you all kinds of names and do stuff like that. You randomly have an episode and then you harass me for an hour straight. That's what you do.
Now I'm gonna
it's not normal. It's not necessary. You could just not talk to me.
I'm gonna harass you. Usher's bisexual. He sleeps with men. You stupid.
Armand Wiggins.
You should know you spend a lot of time with Dorian.
You was a dumb motherfucker.
We can assign blames to both sides in reference to this situation. Keke Palmer is wrong for behaving that way with Usher. Her mama is wrong for lying about Usher being bisexual or gay to manipulate Darius. And Darius is wrong for texting Keke Palmer and calling her all type of Jezebels because of the Usher incident. But what we can all agree on is that Keke Palmer's mom is even more dead wrong for threatening Darius with a bullet and saying that she would get men to sexually... Just check it out.
All right, so about a bullet.
Keep fucking around, I might get somebody to fuck you.
All right, so about that bullet again.
Keep fucking with me, you might get a dick in your ass.
Okay.
Keep fucking with me.
Okay.
You motherfuckers don't know who you dealing with.
Y'all have no idea who you stepped up and play with, but it's all good.
I tried to be nice to you.
Yeah.
I tried to be nice because I thought you had some mental problems.
Nope.
But apparently they figured out their issues through the toxicity because on Keke Palmer's 30th birthday, they did a live together where they appeared to be happy and back together.
So we out here, we're celebrating the
queen.
This beautiful being's birthday.
Whoa.
Beautiful beings, that's not good?
I told you queen.
The
It's
queen.
my birthday. Thank
We're
you.
celebrating the queen's birthday.
Celebrate the queen. Love you so much. Thank you so much. And give me 3 amazing things about me. Just 3 amazing things.
You already the mother of my child.
So after the live stream, we all assume, okay, it's time to get out the group chat. They've solved their issues, there's no longer drama, and they're living their lives as a happy couple. But then only 2 months later, this week, Keke Palmer will announce that she's filing for sole custody of their son together, and she's also filing a restraining order against Darius.
Allegations of domestic abuse from popular TV personality Keke Palmer. The former host of GMA3 and the game show Password has been granted a temporary restraining order against her ex-boyfriend. Darius Jackson is the father of her 8-month-old son. The actress, who famously showed off her belly bump when she appeared on SNL, submitted shocking images to the court, taken from surveillance video, including this one of her being thrown over the back of a sofa, his hand around her throat. Keke Palmer alleges the domestic violence occurred here at her Los Angeles home over the course of 2 years. And she says the most recent incident happened last Sunday. It got so bad, she called police.
Screaming on the phone that the suspect was attempting to kill her.
In the court documents, Palmer says the abuse included striking and grabbing me around the neck and threatening to kill himself with a gun if I left him. Palmer says the abuse has gone on for 2 years. These photos from 2022 show Jackson allegedly manhandling her.
When this bombshell hit the IG gossip pages, it was over for Darius Dalton. It was over. Bro, how do you explain yourself after that? Bro, you caught in a still shot doing it. How can you explain yourself? But then a couple of things began to come out that sort of paints the situation in a different light. One of the key pieces that began to come out was an excerpt from Keke Palmer's book, where she openly admits that in a previous relationship, she had this bad habit of where she would purposely go off on her boyfriend just to get a rise out of him so he could feel the same pain that she was battling with and she was feeling dealing with other things that he couldn't relate to. From Keke's words, once trying to get a rise out of him no longer worked, the relationship became physical and emotionally abusive, mostly from her part. So she began to physically and mentally abuse this poor guy. That's a previous relationship, but here's why I bring that up. Keke Palmer and her mother knew full well that Darius had mental issues. Keke and her mother is caught on tape, y'all just heard it, of them calling him mentally ill and saying he's chemically imbalanced.
Something's wrong with your mind. It's not normal. You sound like you have a broken brain and you need to go to see somebody because you're chemically imbalanced.
Yeah.
I tried to be nice because I thought you had some mental problems.
And just like her previous boyfriend, Keke Palmer mentally and physically abused the mentally ill Darius just so he can feel the same pain that she was feeling because she's a troubled person. And there's a lot of proof, a ton of evidence to back up what I just said. Before I continue, just please give me an opportunity to present my case. Let's get into Exhibit A. Here's Keke Palmer admitting to abusing Darius because he said words she didn't like.
I'm not gonna say, yeah, you said nasty things to me. I didn't need to say them back. That's my bad.
Wiggins.
It's my bad to say nasty things to you. Even if you did say nasty things to me. It's my bad to put my hands on you. Even though you did whatever that you did that made me feel that way.
That's Keke Palmer admitting to putting her hands on Darius because he did things and said things that she didn't like. She's a physical abuser. She's a manipulator and an outright abuser, but it doesn't stop there. Here is Darius in a text exchange with Keke Palmer's mother where he just told her, yo, she hit me. And she responds back, you cannot leave her. He says, never would I thought she would. Her friends are with her. And the excuse the mom gave was she is under the influence. No accountability whatsoever, making excuses for Keke Palmer, putting her hands on Darius. She hit you, oh my gosh, she drunk, she under influence, bro, so what? But the mom also informs Darius that this isn't the first time and she's actually warned Keke in the past of putting hands on people. Exhibit C. Keke Palmer's mom wrote Darius, can you imagine the stress, the anxiety, trying to be accepted in Black culture and respected in both worlds? I do not condone her hitting you or anyone, and I told her that, but I hope that you guys can try to make it work. Try not to make it a bad night. Turn it into a forever you might one day regret. Keke Palmer has a history of this. Even the mom just admitted to it. And Darius got wounds and scars on his body that shows that he was physically abused. Scratches and bruises synonymous from being scratched or hit by a woman with some long nails. You even see this big lump on his arm. Keke Palmer is the real abuser in this situation, And the pictures we seen of Darius allegedly abusing her, those are still shots. Those could have been them in the middle of an altercation and him holding her back, or him trying to like restrain her, or him pushing her away. We don't know what those still shots shows because there's no video. So my personal belief is Keke Palmer is the abuser in this situation. I believe that Keke Palmer is going down this route because the relationship is now over. It can't be salvaged. And she knows that her being a sole provider, or her being a primary provider, her being a rich one, that she's going to have to pay Darius in child support. And I believe that Keke Palmer is going about it this way, right? Filing a restraining order. Right around the time she applied for sole custody of her child, I believe it's because Keke Palmer wanted sole custody of their son so she doesn't have to pay Darius child support. But hey, y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what do you guys believe? Do you guys believe that Darius, or is it Keke? Or you guys believe both of them are abusers? Let me know, right? And if you're still watching, click on this video here to find out how Will Smith's old friend just revealed and confirmed a rumor that could ruin his career. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.